Hello folks, it's Shani with the Nostalgic Owl, and I have another What Sold for you. This is gonna be, I don't think I explained it my last What Sold, but how I track it is Monday through Sunday. And truthfully, it's just how my calendar is. So I start tracking my sales weekly on Monday instead of Sunday. And then Sunday, I count Sunday as part of a weekend. So that is how I do it, and I prefer to do it. So I am going to give you the good, bad, the ugly. And, you know, last week was kind of ugly for me. The week before, I think I have wrote down that I sold at a net profit of $553. This week, $174. So Thanksgiving, truthfully, I left on Tuesday. I went back home to Kansas for Thanksgiving. So I did not post a lot. I did not do much. I spent time with family, and like I said in my previous video, I spent time shopping with my dad at some flea markets. And so, you know, I know it's fourth quarter, but it's really the numbers are my fault because I did not work. So it definitely, I feel like, was reflected. Now, in that previous week, I was on call, so I don't really feel like I just have not been hitting the mark the last couple weeks on my business. So I'm trying to get back at it. So I am going to go through what sold for you, and I'll post some pictures up. So I'm kind of scooted over so I can post some pictures up for you. I had 17 sales for the week. That's all I had. So if you are new to watching me, I am part-time. I work 7 days on, 7 days off at a time. I am a full-time on-call nurse. So when I am on, it is really hard. You know, I'm nights and weekends, so I'm gorked during the day. On, you know, the days where I was up the night before. And so there are some weeks I just don't hit my marks, and, you know, it reflects in my sales, but that's the way it goes. So let's just get started. My main platform I sell on is eBay. I have been an eBay seller for years. And really, I really kind of started picking it up back in 2020. A lot of resellers did. And so eBay, I normally always have more sales on eBay. So eBay is the big platform this week. I had 2 Facebook Marketplace sales, 1 Mercari, and 1 Poshmark. I'm really disappointed in myself with Poshmark, but we can talk about that. Actually, let's just talk about that first. So the first sale is on Poshmark, and it is this Jellycat Fossilly Triceratops Dinosaur Stuffed Animal 14-inch plush mint green. Jellycat, you can do good with Jellycats. There are some Jellycats that are worth quite a bit, and if you have not checked out the Rebel reseller, I have learned so much from her, and I encourage you to kind of spread your wings to get out there. I did not hardly ever pick up plush until I started watching her videos. She's amazing. She loves the vintage toys, the vintage plush. So I've really learned a lot from her with just plush in general. And she does sell some other stuff, but anyway, I posted this on Poshmark, and I got an offer for $10 on Poshmark, and truthfully, I am letting things go. So it sold, so after my $2.95 fee, I made $7.05 on that. Moving on, Mercari, I had one sell. It's this Nike Dry Fit Running Men's Quarter Zip Pullover, size medium, red striped athletic. So on Mercari, I do not use Mercari labels. I offer free shipping. So I'm just not, Mercari's kind of hard for me. I feel like their shipping is astronomical. I've heard that they actually are coming down, but I feel like if I can just include the shipping price in the amount that's going to cost me to ship, it actually gives the people a better deal than paying, an astronomical amount for shipping. So yeah, I just don't like Mercari shipping. Let me know. What are your thoughts on Mercari shipping? I don't know. Maybe it is better and I'm just not paying attention. But anyway, I posted this. It sold for $19 and that included the shipping for the buyers. So the fee was $2.95 and it cost $5.04 for me to ship. My cost of goods on this was $1.18. I got it in the Bag of Bargain. I got it at Bag of Bargain. And so it was in a $10 grab bag and it was $1.18 when I calculated the cost out. So after all that, I made $9.83 on this pullover. So not bad. I'll take a $10 sell any day. So that was my Mercari sell. Facebook, I had 2 sales, you guys. Like, I'm telling you, I'm consistently getting sales on Facebook because I'm consistently cross-posting there. And I know people have given up on Facebook, and I did. But, I was like, I'm just gonna start cross-posting again on Facebook. And I am averaging 2 sales a week, which, hey, the fees are great on Facebook. So this first one you'll see, I had this vintage Eddie Bauer men's flannel lined work shirt, shacket, size medium. My cost of goods, I got it in a bag as well, was $1.14. I just got this in October. It sold for $27. So after my fees, it was, so it sold for $27. So after fees and everything, I made $22.93 on this. And I thought that was great. So there's that one. The second one was this Reader's Digest, Best Loved Books for Young Readers. If you watch my previous What Sold, I was a Reader's Digest collector. I am trying to get rid of my all my collection. So this was out of my personal collection, so there's nothing into it. I mean, of course, I bought. Of course, I bought them previously. But I just sold this set for $12. And after fees and everything, I made $9.34 on this set. So I'm just happy to clear it off my shelf. My shelf was full of books and I'm ready to see them all go. Make room for different stuff. So, okay. eBay, up next, we have this vintage 1986 American Bowling Congress Tournament Las Vegas sticker lot. So in one of my previous What Solds, I found, I'm sorry, I'm kind of looking at I'm trying to find it. There it is. I found a whole entire bag of vintage bowling, and there's some other patches, and the next item is another patch out of that same bag. I bought this entire bag. There's probably 175 patches or stickers. So I got my work cut out for me because I've only posted just a few. So this is one of them. I sold this set, I want to say, yes, $4. I sold this set of 3 stickers for $4. So after fees and everything, I only made $1.80. And that, you know, when I bought it, I expected to make just little profits here and there. So it's one of those, if I have extra time, I'll grab some patches out and post them. The next thing was from the same bag, Vintage Bonanza Advertising Steakhouse Employee Wear Patch, Bonanza Western. So I'm trying to add like as many keywords in as I can. So this person offered to buy 4 patches from me. They wanted 4 of them. And they bought them at $4 a piece. And so after cost of goods, I ended up crediting them some because they paid for them all. So they were charged individual shipping. And so I said, hey, I'm going to refund you some money back on the shipping costs. And I did. So after everything was said and done, I made $12.13 from these 4 patches. So if you take the 4 patches, I paid $12.98 for about 175 patches and stickers. So if you take these 4 patches and the stickers, I've paid for my bag. So anything else I post and I sell will be profit. So, you know, I think these Bonanza patches, I had I want to say there was 31 patches. So I have lots more. So if you want to start a baseball team and you guys want to, you want to name yourself Bonanza and buy these patches from me, I would give you a great deal. So anyway, yeah, so I made my money back on that. So that's great. Up next is Baby Carter's Golden Retriever Waggy Musical Stuffed Toy Wind Up with Tags. So I got this in at the Bag of Bargain. My cost of goods was $1.14. I ran comps on this and I was pretty surprised. You know, it was new with tag, but the tag, I mean, they pretty much paid retail, pretty much. So I was really impressed with what I made on this. Actually, I posted it for $22. I received an offer of $20 and I took. Anytime I say, like, you know, I do not offer free shipping on eBay, so they're also paying for shipping. So I want to clarify that. So they paid $20 plus shipping. After fees and cost of goods, everything was done, I made $15.82 for this. So I was pleased with that. Up next is this Levi's men's 502 jeans, 33 by 32, gray wash, taper stretch, regular fit, mid-rise, casual. You can kind of tell the, you know, keywords I'm trying to add in there. I try and do that as best as I can. I will be honest, I'm not the greatest. One of the best things you can do is when you're running comps, see what other people are putting on there. And I feel like you get better and better as you go. I definitely know I do, because I see some of my old listings. I'm like, oh, geez, I don't have anything on that. So anyway, I received an offer on these. I had originally posted it for $24. I received an offer for $18 and I accepted. 18 plus ship. So after fees and everything, I made $14.49. So I was pleased. Up next is this Nebraska Huskers Collegiate Collection Santa Christmas ornament in a box. I got this just last month. I bought a huge plastic tub full of ornaments. And one of the reasons I bought the tub is going to be one of these items here pretty soon. But there were a couple ornaments. I was like, okay, I think I can pay $20 for this box and make my money back for sure. So this, I mean, I'm talking there was a lot of ornaments. So I picked out the ones I wanted to post on eBay. And then I marked the other ones cheaper and put them in my flea market booth. So I sold this. So yes, there really isn't a way for me to break down the cost of goods. I mean, it would be probably, I mean, I paid $20 for the box. There was probably 50 ornaments in there. So I paid cents for it. And so anyway, the buyer paid $7.99 plus shipping. And after everything said and done, I made $6.58 on this ornament. So not too shabby. The next is some more Reader's Digest I'm getting rid of in my personal collection. It was one book from 1955. Hardcover. It had a little case. It was in a case, so it actually it was in great condition for the age. And they came along and paid... I originally posted for $9.99, but for some reason it's not showing it crossed out like I received an offer, but they paid $8.99. So I bet you I sent them $1 off. That's what I did. I sent them $1 off and they accepted. So they paid $8.99 plus shipping. So after fees and everything, I made $5.81. So not too bad. Next item is this vintage 8.5-inch brass metal carousel horse pony figurine on a round base. I've had this forever, and truthfully, you can see by the numbers, I was ready to just get rid of it. I feel like brass, okay, I don't want to say brass is over with again, because I feel like brass kind of comes around. And there are some people that they love brass figurines and they collect them. So I really bought this back when, I don't know, we kind of were going through like a brass craze or something, I feel like, in 2020 to 2022-ish. I don't know, my brass doesn't sell like it used to. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. So I had this posted Buy It Now. It never sold. I never got offers. So I just put this up on bid at $4.99. I did get a offer, and that was $4.99 plus shipping. So someone did buy that. They did pay. And after everything was said and done, I made $5.46 on this. So the shipping was a little bit high. I do flat rate shipping. So my shipping was a little bit higher. So I did profit some on the shipping, and that is why, even though I sold it for $4.99, after fees I made $5.46. Plus, this was in my cost of goods that I can't look up anymore because my spreadsheet, yeah, that crashed. So anyway, if I know the cost of goods, I'll tell you. So there was that item. Next up is Oakley ski pant, men's ski snow pants, loose pants with Reco technology, gray size medium. I have didn't get these too long ago, but actually I did. I'm not gonna lie, I did, and I washed them, and I probably washed them in September thinking I gotta get these posted for ski season. And even though, you know, I feel like people buy ski and snow pants throughout the year. They just sell more in the winter. So anyway, they were hanging to dry, and they've been hanging for probably 2 months. I don't know. So I listed them. They sold very quickly. I was like, why didn't I list these sooner? So anyway, they sold, and for some reason I did not. I posted them for $36. I received an offer. The buyer paid $39, and that was with the cost plus the shipping. And then after everything was said and done, I profited $21.77. So not bad. I should have listed them a long time ago. Next up is this vintage 1983 felt Christmas stocking with Santa. I found this for 50 cents. These old stockings, they can do okay, actually. They will sell. This one was in great condition. I posted it for $9.99. I let's see, I received an offer on it, and when they paid for the stocking and the shipping, I got $11.25. So after fees and everything, I made $5.19 on this stocking. So I didn't think that was bad. Next up is the Nike Pro Women's Dry Fit Running Compression Shorts, size extra large. So the cost of goods on this was 94 cents. And I got this at the bins. I'm trying to write notes for my spreadsheet, so I feel like the more information I can tell you, the better. I did get this from the bins, so my cost of goods was 94 cents. And I received, let's see, I posted these for $14. I must have sent out an offer for $12.60 and they accepted. I love that eBay, you can do bulk offers now. And so that's what it was. I probably put a percentage in and it sent it. So after everything was said and done, I profited $9.53. So next item is another one of those ornaments. It was a Pandora LE Winter Wonderland 2019 glass snow globe ornament, retired. This is one of the ones I was like, okay, I know I can sell this for probably at least $10. So the whole thing of ornaments was $20. So I took a chance on it. And I did sell it. I posted it for $18.99. I received an offer for $15 and I took it. So after everything was said and done, I made $12.69. The next item I've had forever. It's Tanala Folk Art Mexican Pottery Pitcher glazed signed. And yeah, there it is. I originally had this higher and I have came down on my price. So I had it listed for $12.99. I received an offer for $10. I took it because I just wanted it off my shelf, and I didn't want it for 2024. Okay. So that's where I'm at. So the shipping, I charged $10 flat rate shipping, and which was about right. It ended up costing $9.59 to ship. So after the fees and everything, it was $7.45 is what I made. So was it worth it? Probably not. I've literally had that on my shelf forever and just taking up space. And so, and having to wrap it good. Yeah, it just wasn't worth it to me. So stuff like that is probably going to go in my booth from now on. I'm really trying to, I don't mind shipping glass. I don't mind at all. I'm pretty good at it, actually. Like, I say that and watch something happen now. But I feel like once you get the hang of packing glass, you'll realize, like, okay, I need to do this from now on, There's just a way that you pack and it kind of keeps it from breaking. I'm not going to, and it's because the Postal Service, there's distribution centers, like those people don't care if it's marked fragile. I'm just going to say that. They don't. I've literally had a mailman, so crazy. One day he pulls up, he's not my mailman anymore. I think he retired maybe. I hope he retired. I'm just going to say. He pulls up, I run out there with all my packages, which he did not appreciate. And I said, hey, can you take this? He's like, sure. And he looks at it and it's marked fragile and he goes, I was like, okay. And that did break. That one broke. So I learned a lot from my postman that I can't trust him. Thank God he's not my postman anymore. I think we've got a way better one. But anyway, just a funny story for you. They do not care if your package is marked fragile. I do still try and mark my packages fragile because I do think some people do care. I don't want to say bad stuff about everyone in the Postal Service because people work hard. It's a hard job. But there are a lot of people that probably don't care, and they could be working in those distribution centers, and they are not a part of, you know, the postal service. So anyway, yeah, because if you've ever had one of your packages lost in a distribution center, it is a nightmare. I'm just going to tell you that. Which I feel like maybe we all did during COVID. But anyway, my last but not least item was this vintage Fantasia JCPenney vintage camisole lingerie with tags, size 34 pink. I did not know my cost of goods on this. It was on my old spreadsheet. So I received $12.25 from the buyer. And I had originally posted it for $9.99. I think they offered me $8 and I accepted. So they paid the $8 plus shipping, and I made $6.54. So not a great week, guys. Not a great week. But you know what? I sold, and it was my own fault, really. Like I wasn't working my business, and that always reflects. And you know, like this morning I spent time listing, and as I was listing, I was getting sales. I think I had 6 sales this morning, and I was like, where is this coming from? But I was listing and active, and there does seem to be, sometimes there's a lag. Like you can be listing and working hard and doing a bunch of stuff, and you won't get sales, but then it's like that next week, all of a sudden you start getting sales. And I don't know, but this morning it was just like I was listing and I was selling, and I was like, okay, this is great. So anyway, I'm really hoping this week turns out way better than last week. So you'll be seeing my numbers this next week, but you know, I'm okay with this. I still made $174 that I didn't have previously. So anyway, thanks for joining, and please like and subscribe. And I appreciate you that stick to the end of these videos. And I just want to show you one of my beautiful vintage Christmas trees. It's just a little mini Christmas tree, but if you ever watch my videos, then you know I love vintage. I especially love vintage Christmas. And so anyway, have a blessed